So why, I think a title is good. And with the brand split, I've always loved that there was competition within
Mhm.
within the company.
Talk
And
about it.
so yeah, and so with this, like, it makes me excited now again that we can have that moment, like, back in the day SmackDown would, like, we had Becky Lynch as the first women's SmackDown champion.
Mm.
Daniel Bryan was in it. Like, it felt like an actual competition within the company. And I feel like with this draft, I know it's a little mixed up of, like, there's, the tag titles unified, what's going to happen with that, what's going to happen with the main title. I think with this world heavyweight championship, it's a good, like, first step to maybe ironing out the roster a little bit more, because I think that they've kind of been
Facts.
struggling coming back from the Thunderdome, trying to
Facts.
figure out what's going on. And again, bigger picture, I'm looking forward to Survivor Series when it's Raw
Mm.
versus SmackDown.
Talk about
And
it.
this is
Hmm.
where, like, Roman can be put to the test. Let's say Cody wins it. Sure. That's another element to it. Let's say Gunther wins it against Roman Reigns. That's a great element to it. I think you open up the playing field with this title for sure.
Facts. I like it all. Good thoughts all around. But got a couple people in the chat. Yo, what up, Monj? What's up, baby boy?
Hello, hello.
Let's get down to this draft real quick. Let me
Let's do it.
bring up the wheel. Let me add it to the stream. There's a little wheel up here. I see
Oh,
you got a bunch of David Perrys. I got a bunch of Queen of the Rings. It's even. It's all around the board, brother, sister. Here we go.
niece, nephew, mama, daddy, everybody up in here.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It's spinning.
It's so pretty.
It's spinning. Oh.
Oh, what a tease. Evan, that was the epitome of foreplay right there.
Yo, the queen. Yo, the queen. Listen. Queen with the first overall pick. Yo, what up, Manji?
Do it,
Man,
do it.
salute to you too. Okay, we're
What's
gonna
up,
get to the
Maj?
first overall pick. We're gonna start with the Raw side. You do have the first overall pick. You have your pick of the litter. Alex, my dear, who do you have going first?
All right. My first pick. This person is an elite superstar.
Mm.
I think that this
Uh-oh.
person is a perfect homegrown unit for
Mm.
Monday Night Raw. They have the
Uh-oh.
tools to not only represent their division, but also the entire brand. My number one pick, Bianca Belair.
Oh,
Wow. Wow,
whoa.
that's a
Wow.
Oh, and on a quick side note, listen, y'all, tag teams count, factions do not. You can't take the bloodline. Nice try. You can't take the
It's a
bloodline.
lot of
You
people.
can
Can't
take a
take it.
tag team, but you can't just take the bloodline. First overall pick in the draft for
Mm,
Raw side.
mm,
Alex
mm.
I
is
was
Bianca
coming. I was
Belair.
coming in swinging.
I know,
So,
yeah.
Hell of a pick right there.
so DP, who you got, brother?
Okay. I mean, I hate to go chalk,
You can go,
but
Chalk.
this next superstar came up in arguably the best faction in history.
Ooh.
Arguably has the other best faction in history. Depends on who you talk to.
Mm.
He has I think it's 960-day reign
Oh,
going
snap.
on right now.
I know who this is.
You know, they stripped him because he's too good, but we know what it is. And the wise man cuts too many good deals. We all know what it is. The tribal chiefs coming on with your boy. That's my number one pick.
Okay.
Roman Reigns for the pick for David Perry, Bianca Belair
Mm.
for the pick. So we're going to switch it to the SmackDown side. Alex, who you got going first on SmackDown?
Me on
You.
SmackDown? All right. Well, the SmackDown women's division, it's a little bit in a rough shape.
I agree.
But, I think we can fix that up and we can gain more control.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So I want to pick Bailey to come in SmackDown.
Bailey coming
Oh.
in, coming to
Dang, number
SmackDown.
one though.
Yeah, strong, man. Listen.
Wow.
This
Listen, you
yo,
didn't say faction. You said no factions, and I was
no,
gonna pick damage control.
Yeah,
But
you
Bailey
ain't
will.
no, you ain't
Bailey
no
is gonna
faction.
get
no,
Bailey will do.
it.
no
Great
factions.
pick.
But,
Too many people.
Too many damn people. Yeah, okay. Back to my man
Listen,
David Perry.
with Bailey, I was gonna
Oh no,
continue
bring
No,
it
I
down.
could
Bring it down. You got
with
break
time.
it down, Alex. No,
with
you got
Bailey.
time.
She carried the Thunderdome, and I feel
She
like
did.
having her as a number one pick for SmackDown again, bringing a good element to SmackDown, have her come back home, shake up that division. She's on the top of her game as a heel as well. You got to go with her, and I feel like she would continue like thriving in this brand, and I think blue looks good on her. So
Bailey. Bailey for the dub. DP, what you got, baby boy?
So I don't have her pick all the ladies because I can see where this is going. I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, she's sucking them up.
Hey, let me go ahead and pop in. She had arguably the best match at WrestleMania, no matter who wrestled.
I know he
You
going.
know, she has a lot of tattoos. She manhandles men. You know what I mean? So I would love to see the enforcer, the leader of the Judgment Day, pull up to SmackDown with the championship and let her stay where she is. So the second pick for SmackDown will be one and only Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, yo, what up, Earl? What's going on? Yo, Rhea Ripley
What's
pulling
going
up.
on?
Oh, you keeping tabs on the picks, baby. She's keeping tabs on y'all. All right, let's switch it back to my girl, Queen of the Ring. What say you going to the Raw side, sister?
all right, my number 2 pick. I think this person has the potential of being the ace of Monday Night Raw. I think this person can bring the heart and determination to lead this show to success. My number 2 pick for Monday Night Raw is Cody Rhodes.
Oh, Cody off the board, baby.
Okay.
Cody off the board. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, is picked by Queen of the Ring. That's my guy right there. Generational talent.
I mean, he's so hot right now. I'm surprised he wasn't a number 1.
Oh, he's fit. That's what
I was gonna pick him last time.
I had to focus on the women. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
I had to represent a little bit more.
He was gonna be my last pick, but I couldn't have all the women getting took.
He gone. But I like
I
that
know.
though. Focus on the ladies and still got Cody Rhodes, David Perry. What say you? Yeah, shut up, Earl. Yeah, R-Truth's on the board.
I mean,
R-Truth on the board.
That's
we gotta keep that star power going. We gotta keep that star power going.
Let's go, D.
I mean, there's unfinished business. There's only one man that hasn't been beaten by Roman Reigns in the last. I mean, I guess two, but the WWE don't talk about Xavier Woods. There's only one man that hasn't been beat by Roman Reigns, and we don't know who's going to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So I want to go back to that faction that I was talking about. You know, I want to go ahead and snatch up Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay. Seth is off the board. Seth, this is getting, now it's getting good because the picks are getting, you know what I mean, they're getting slimmer and slimmer. There's a big roster though. I'm curious what you guys are thinking. Shout out to Seth Rollins getting taken off the board. Alex, it's up to you. SmackDown side.
Whew. This is my number 2 SmackDown pick.
Number 2 SmackDown pick.
All right, my number 2 SmackDown pick. I feel like this person has the potential of being that upper mid-card gatekeeper in a good way, and he can come back home. My number 2 pick for SmackDown is Edge.
Oh, yeah. I'm cool with the legend. Oh, Manji got his number 2, but you put Austin Theory at Manji. I like that. I like that. Yeah, everybody play along. Yeah. I like that. Got Edge, got the OG, got the legend, got somebody. He still has stuff left in the tank, still have stuff left to prove. Still in better shape than most people on the damn roster. But so that goes to my man, David Perry. What you got, brother?
I mean, there's a name that's popping out to me right now. He's the
there's pen and everything.
You know, they call him the ring. They call him the ring general. You know, he like to chop the skin off. I'm talking about Talking about how he leave your chest looking like raw spam. You hear me?
Oh my
That's what he
Hey,
does. I'm going with
absolutely.
Gunther. You hear me?
If the ring got out, he's gone,
The
baby.
ring got around. Let's go, baby.
Okay, so real quick, baby, just real quick. Just give a quick brief synopsis of what people got going on right now as far as Alex and my man DP.
Yeah, on Raw, we got our number 1 picks of Bianca Belair versus Roman Reigns. And then SmackDown number 1's Bailey and Rhea Ripley. And then the second, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Edge and Gunther.
All right, we're getting good. I'm going to leave it up to the chat whenever see who won this draft. But so far, so good. Alex, what say you?
What is this? My number 3 for Raw?
Number 3 Raw pick.
Number 3 for Raw. We're going to switch it up a little bit.
Oh.
All right. I think that this person can really bring the ultimate babyface level that we are desiring on Monday Night Raw. I think this is an excellent pick. This person is on the rise in the company. I'm going to dip my toes into NXT and pick Roxanne Perez.
Oh, Miss Perez. That's one of those. That's an investment. That's an investment pick right there.
It is.
Because that is a very popular character, only getting better with time. Listen, this is how you dip your toes right here. See, it's called, listen, Alex pulling up with Moxie David Perry. What you got, brother?
I like that pick.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's an investment pick, but it's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Speaking of investments.
Oh, you about to make one too? Okay.
I'm about to buy into some of the hottest
you do work in the bank.
in the WWE. You know, since you want to dip into NXT, there's a guy that was wearing purple and gold WrestleMania weekend. You know what I mean? There's 3 letters that describe him, and I just said it. Him, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and snatch up Carmelo Hayes. Let's go.
Oh, Mello off the board. I like these. These are 2 investment.
They are.
Two investment picks back to back, rising talents that could very well be called up at any point in time, especially Mello. I like the Mello pick. I like the Perez pick. This because at the end of the day, guys, some of these wrestlers that we know and love, man, they getting up there, guys. We ain't gonna have them forever now. There's a couple of these wrestlers up there that we love. They winding down. I'm just saying. I like these investment picks. Alex, let's say what is your number 3 SmackDown pick?
I did have a question real quick.
What's
because I might have missed that. Are they able to pick from outside?
I was thinking about it. And I'll save I'll save it to the very end, especially when we do that was going to be a surprise, but I like it. So like for a bonus 7th pick, just keep this in the back of your mind, guys. A bonus 7th pick in your draft, your final pick will be someone from any part in wrestling. Anywhere in the wrestling world, brother, sister. They're on the table. It's a fantasy. This is a mock draft. You can have anybody in the world. So keep that in your mind. So, 3 SmackDown pick, I believe, is for Ms. Alex.
Yes.
Me.
Yes.
SmackDown pick. We're going to dip our toes into the tag division right now. And I think the SmackDown tag division needs a little bit of a makeover. Maybe some would say they have the potential to be pretty deadly. I'm going to go with Pretty Deadly, former NXT Tag Team Champions.
You know what's interesting? Like that, I really have high hopes for that team. I kind of had the high hopes for the Grizzled Young Veterans, but that's neither here nor there. My heart has been broken by them. But Pretty Deadly have a great opportunity to be really great. You know what I mean? If they're let to do the things that they do in NXT on a grander scale, they're fun, they're charismatic. They're from across the pond, guys, and if you haven't seen anything about them, just check them out. They're pretty awesome. Pretty Deadly is off the board. DP, what say you?
All right. So with my next sorry. This is a tough pick.
No.
Real right now.
Bro, this show's off the cuff, man. I don't give a damn what you do. You can bring a trombone in there if you want.
Hey, I used to play a trombone. Ironic, right? So with my 3rd pick, I'm thinking about keeping family together. I see a name popping off to me. They got a tour bus. They just had a child not too long ago. So, depending on the day, I think when she's home, she's a lady. When she's at work, she's a man, the man. So we'll go ahead and pick Becky Lynch for my third pick for
Okay,
Oh, that's a
SmackDown.
good one.
That's a
That's a
big
good
That's
one.
a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good
Becky
one.
Lynch is gone. I like, listen, very eclectic. Very eclectic.
Hmm
So we got number 4 pick Raw side for Miss Alex.
All
I
right.
believe, right?
Yeah.
This next. Are we good? Okay.
Oh, yeah, we good.
This next superstar, in my opinion, and I think in many other people's opinion, probably is the best wrestler in the company. He hasn't had the proper major title shot, and now with this new World Heavyweight Championship,
Oh gosh, don't
he
tease me.
probably does.
Don't tease me,
My pick for Monday Night Raw,
please.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
You got to get the Alex. You got. It's hard to get in the mind of the queen. The queen.
That's a great
The
pick.
wheels turn a different way with the queen. Manji goes Raw, pick number 4. Montez 4, big eyeball emojis. I like it. I like it, Manji. I like
Very
it.
good.
Them boys from across the pond think a little differently. Okay,
Mhm.
so my guy DP. What is that? His number 4th Raw pick, right? Number 4 Raw pick for DP. Oh, he's looking
I see another
at the pick.
tag team popping up.
I like
Another
the
tag
notes
team
he's taking. I
popping
see he's
up.
looking at his paper.
That's it. No, this is real. This
He's
is real
looking at his
here.
paper.
Got the pen in hand and all.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. So with this, there was a little bit of, drama last night between these two, and since we could pick a tag team, I'd rather pick a tag team before they break up, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take the dysfunctional best friend slash brother slash somebody about to get their ass whooped, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens. Off the
Oh,
board.
damn. See, that's a smart one because they're a tag team, but they're usually singles, but you got them both now. You got them.
Like dysfunctional
The 2 for
Bend
brothers.
the
1
rules a
deal.
little bit. Oh,
It's
was
a
that the
2-for-1
seventh pick?
deal.
Oh, that was the seventh pick.
No, you good.
Oh,
No, you good.
okay.
No. You got plenty of time, bro. You're good. You're good. That was a very smart pickup because they are together right now. So we
I
go
thought we were
to.
going outside the world. That's what I thought.
No, I'll let you.
That's the last
I'll
pick.
tee you up, baby boy. You
All
good?
right,
You
all
got.
right, all
You're
right.
playing a great
I love
game
my
right
pick
now.
again. I love my pick again.
So number 4 SmackDown pick, Alex, Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
All right.
My number 4 SmackDown pick.
Mhm.
Let's bring a certain tag champions into the SmackDown women's division. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Huge. That's a big
All
pickup.
right.
Those are the
do
quick,
it.
especially
Let's do it.
Raquel, because Liv is Liv. We all love Liv, but Raquel, you already know, future champion on the horizon, maybe next year or two.
Yeah.
I got a
She's
pick
gonna
for you. Got a pick
sooner
for
or
you.
later. Okay, so let's give a okay. So after this pick right here, number 4
No.
pick in the SmackDown side for DP. What say you?
So we got SmackDown, and that's we were just talking about it last week. Arguably top 5, whether gender, race, whatever you want to say.
Whatever
I'm
color,
going to
creed,
snatch
size.
up
I don't
whatever you
care if
want to
she's a
say. Whatever you
Planet.
want to say.
I don't care if
I'm going
she's
to snatch
Navi. I
up
don't care what
Charlotte
she is.
Flair. I'm gonna go ahead and snatch up Charlotte Flair right here.
Oh man, the queen didn't even take the queen. Damn.
Sorry,
I
Queen.
was
Sorry,
saving
Queen.
her.
That was safe.
I wasn't gonna let her drop.
You gone.
Damn it. That's how it goes. Okay, so what we got right now, they got you put down in the first 4 rounds on both sides. What we got?
All right. Well, Queen of the Ring, I'm just gonna go with Raw here. We've got Bianca Belair, Cody Rhodes, Roxanne Perez, and Shinsuke Nakamura. DP here is Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Carmelo Hayes, and I like that dysfunctional brotherhood, Sammy and Kevin Owens. And then over at SmackDown, Queen's got Bailey, Edge, Pretty Deadly, Liv and Raquel. And DP's got Rhea Ripley, Gunther, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair.
My goodness gracious.
I know. Your SmackDown, DP, is
SmackDown
a
side.
lot of powerful women.
A lot of powerful women. Number 5 pick in the Raw side. Alex, what say you?
All right. Number 5 pick. On the Raw side, this WWE superstar has the balls to shake up the women's division, and that's Shotzi.
Shots. I was like, where we go? Where we go?
I was like, Lewis? I thought he had whatever the joke was. What's going on?
Here we go. DP, number 5 pick on the Raw side.
I'm gonna keep it colorful with that pick because I like that. Because Shotzi, when you think of her, it's a lot of green, like colors. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of green, she used to have like green eye paint right here.
Oh,
you know?
No!
I see a name. You know, you already know what it is. You know, I thought she was gonna win that Raw. I mean, for the Raw Women's Championship at Mania because it's not a perfect time. It was right now.
This is just mean.
So I'm gonna go ahead and snatch up the beautiful, legendary, phenomenal, all the superlatives. Asuka.
Oh, snap. Yo, Manji, shout out to the Tyler Bate pick, though, Manji. I like that pick. Bro.
Ooh, Tyler Bate. I like that pick.
It's a great pick. Love Tyler Bate. Asuka's off the board. I think the Queen had her somewhere. She was plotting something. She had her somewhere, but your boy Dave came through.
It's okay.
Number 5 SmackDown pick for the Queen.
All right. My number 5 SmackDown pick. This person, he's very well respected in the WWE universe. Some people will say that he is Mr. Wrestling. I'm going with Johnny Gargano.
Oh.
Utility player. You need a good one. You need somebody to bat to clean up. Johnny Gargano. So, number 5 pick for DP SmackDown side, brother.
I know.
There's a dude. If you listen to Evan's old podcast and you listen to him right now, he has a name for this guy. You know, it's the name of a song. It's the name of a song. You know. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up and sing a little bit of Fergalicious definition. Make the voice go.
Fergalicious definition. That's that boy, Fergal.
Let's go. Go ahead and take Fergie. Let's go. That's gonna be my pick. We in here, you know.
He's from Ireland.
From Ireland, mate. I'll tell you what, Cody. I'm gonna slap the bleach off your head.
Yo, the funniest thing I ever seen him do though, when he was like Damian Priest was wilding out, and he goes, tranquilo.
No,
He said, tranquilo. I said, yo. And hearing the Irish guy say tranquilo almost killed me. But anyway, listen. Okay, number 6 pick for the Raw side for the Queen.
All right.
They got Fergal. Oh my God.
And that's the last pick. What kind of?
Oh yeah, last Raw pick before we do the funky picks. But go ahead.
All right. Let's get to it. So, this WWE superstar is a former NXT UK champion, has probably one of the best matches in the decade of the company, and that is Ilya Dragunov.
Oh, he's spicy too. That to me is a future Intercontinental champion. I'm already going to put him in the Intercontinental title scene just because it's too perfect. Mr. Dragunov is one of my favorite wrestlers in the world. I don't care what promotion he is at. He is special. He is dynamic. Him and Gunther need to have a couple bangers on the main roster to appease me. Yeah. Mr. Dragunov, please stand up. So, number 6 pick, your final Raw pick before we do the funky wild card pick. David Perry, what say you?
I got a question for you, Ev. Queen.
Ask away.
Mrs. Mack. Let me talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That's my guy. Yo, David Perry played this perfectly. You know where I'm going.
Question.
I'm already pissed off. It took him this long to get
on.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. Put a little bit of spotlight on there. I think this is opportunity for him to shine, man. This is why they needed another world championship, man. This is exactly why, because if not for that, we wouldn't have so many superstars. Sorry, my camera jacked up. But the thing about it is that was my favorite thing about it the new championship is how many different storylines it opens up and the stars can be made. And I think he's ready, man. He's ready made. I love his style. I love the way he cut promos. And that's why I'm picking him, man. I love that dude. So yeah. Go ahead and go with
Yeah.
LA Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Gonna
pick.
talk to you.
Yo, what up, Mimi? What up, boo? Yo,
Hey,
what up?
girl.
What up? What up? What up? So, number 6 pick for the SmackDown side for the Queen.
All right. David.
I know it's getting real.
David.
What's up?
You picked my pick.
I am so sorry.
In terms of the Joshi side.
A little
That's
bit,
okay.
just a little bit.
Listen, that's okay because this next WWE superstar has thrived not
what's
only
up,
in the
Mimi?
UK division, she's thriving in the NXT division as well. She is an ultimate legend and a perfect pick for SmackDown, and that is Miko Satomura.
Miko Satomura, the legend. Arigato gozaimasu.
You know I gotta represent the Joshi.
You
know
got to. I
I
said,
have
where's my Joshi? I said, where's my Joshi representation? Legendary Mako Satomura. Oh my goodness, what a boss. What a boss. David Perry, for your final SmackDown pick before we get to the completely random anybody pick, number 6 and final, brother.
And that's his name. He ain't back yet, but I got a feeling he's gonna come back and he's gonna cause some destruction in the near future. You know, been gone for a while. People forgot about him. I ain't forget about him. He was at the top of my board, but just waiting, biding my time.
Hiding in the weeds.
Evan. I mean, yeah, like a snake, right?
Yep, something coming out of nowhere. I knew it. I felt it. Felt it.
Yeah, you know, hiding in the weeds out of nowhere might catch you with the 3 letters, huh?
Nowhere.
Evan call him top 5. He from my crib, my city. Right here, it's a beautiful day in St. Louis, Missouri. Randall, Kenneth, Owen. Orton. I said Owens. I said, man, Orton. Randall Kenneth Orton is on my roster.
That's what happened when a Viper strike you. You can't even say his name right.
I can't even say his name right. He hit me right in the leg when I was sitting here. Go ahead with RKO. Boom. We here. That's my last pick. Ending strong.
My goodness gracious me. So we got the picks all settled, but now I'm gonna kick it to the 7th random round, and you have your pick of anybody, Miss Alex. Anybody in the world of professional wrestling, male or female, you can have and you can bring to Raw. Who you got?
To Raw.
Yeah, to Raw. One pick. To rule them all.
Because I know we all love SmackDown, but Raw is still considered the A show. So let's give it to Raw. Let's throw them a bone.
All right. This person just had a phenomenal match this past weekend. She is the icon of Stardom, and I'm gonna go with Mayu Iwatani.
Wow, bringing her to walking through the door, walking through gorilla position. Wow, Mimi says, "Pick me." You in there, girl? I acknowledge you.
You in there, Mimi? I acknowledge you.
Mimi is the general manager.
Yeah, I acknowledge my tribal chief, Mimi. Listen, so David,
up in the air.
You have your pick of any professional wrestler, male or female, in the entire planet to bring to WWE. He'll do a little bit different. Raw, you're bringing them to Smack. You're bringing them to SmackDown. David, you'll represent.
You made it so much easier. Man.
Excuse.
And the queen, the wonderful Alex was talking about Stardom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lady in Stardom who's the CEO of the whole damn company. So just to bring a little bit of flair, and let's bring 3 of the 4 horsewomen to SmackDown. I'm going to roll with the beautiful, wonderful Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné.
Oh my God.
That's the shock of the draft. He brings her back.
No.
Yo, on a serious note, that would break the damn internet, yo.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Like with
It really
the
would.
final pick in the SmackDown draft is like we be like
Man, it's
Yo,
what up, Justin? What's going on? He said a man with taste. No name.
I'm like, she come back. She's like,
yeah.
I'm Mercedes.
Bring
Like,
her
Man,
back.
SmackDown about to be lit.
Maybe yo, what up? He's a Rainmaker. Roy said Rainmaker. He goes, maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
thought about Rainmaker, but didn't make sense. I'm like,
Shout out to
SmackDown,
Rory.
we gonna build these women up. It's gonna be lit
Listen,
over here.
I would bring Okada if Cena was still on the roster, so we can
That would be
finally
sick.
get
Yeah, that would just be that's just a classic. I mean,
I only had enough space for one older goat, so and John Cena John Cena gonna pull up one. What he do 2023 already, so that's all we gonna get.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, I'm having way too much fun doing this draft, man. I gotta do I gotta do another pick, man. I'm sorry, I have too much fun. Yeah, hold on. Dude, listen, an impromptu random because I don't know how to stay on script. This is what you do. I'm random on the pod. Round 8. Raw side, Alex. I need another pick. This is way too much fun. And of course, people start to come in when this damn thing's winding down. Well, hey, welcome, y'all. But listen,
Pull up.
8,
welcome.
Raw side, Alex. Extra pick because I'm random. What say you?
Anyone, any superstar? Is that what it? Or any professional wrestler? Are we still going that route?
Let's go that route for this one, and then we'll do another round of just
Oh no, I have a round.
Oh, you have a round?
Yeah, I want to do a round.
Oh, knock yourself out.
Oh no. Just super random.
Okay.
A celebrity. Because they always bring one out.
That. I like
they
that.
always bring one out.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Let's do that. Okay, so for round 8, let's do a celebrity pick, and you have to keep in mind you can't just pick somebody dope like like Samuel L. Jackson because I don't want him to die in the middle of the ring. So you got to pick someone that you can try.
He's a national treasure. We got to
you got to protect the national treasure. You got to pick somebody that's viable that Sean can get ready in about 6 months time. Like Bad Bunny and stuff like that. So 8th pick, I like the wife decision. Celebrity pick, Alex. 8th
or
pick.
silly, like Johnny Knoxville. That was
that was it worked. It worked.
Yeah. Oh, I loved that match with him and Sammy.
It was so fun.
It exceeded expectations.
It was one of my matches of the year for sure.
It was ridiculous. I loved it.
All right, celebrity pick for Monday Night Raw, which is the A show, and this could be perfect because you can also promote his movie that is coming out that he is making, and he is playing Avon Eric. Zac Efron to Monday Night Raw.
Interesting.
That's a hell of a pick right there.
It is because he's going to come in shape. He's going to come prepared. He's got the look. He can even break out in High School Musical renditions.
Oh, please.
His promos in rhyme.
Maybe in if he's in a Survivor Series team, he brings out we're all in this together.
he brings out Vanessa Hudges. You know what I mean?
Ashley Tisdale, Sharpay.
Bring
everybody.
Bring out Tisdale. DP. Oh, listen, Mimi likes. So
they tell us as fans for a celebrity, it's about money, right?
Yep.
The easy pick would be The Rock, but I ain't gonna pick The Rock. That easy pick would be The Rock.
Who's The Rock?
Pick The Rock.
Oh hell no.
Dwayne. I already cut a promo on Dwayne last week. I ain't trying to bring that back. But this dude about 6'9". He plays basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I'm invested here.
Oh.
He's back at Raw when they had flip phones, when Stone Cold was the general manager.
Oh.
So I'm trying to get all the eyes I can get. Oh. So when this man picks up the phone, they're gonna send him the check, LeBron James gonna pick his music. And he gonna walk that out, and we gonna get all the viewers in the world up in here. We going LeBron James because he's athletic.
He's
He
gonna walk
looks
the
the
aisle,
part. He
LeBron
gonna walk that
Ramon.
aisle. Woo!
Like, are these DP picks or are they fan service for Evan Mack?
Listen, it doesn't matter. The thing is, it's not my fault. He and David Perry think alike. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I took myself out the draft, but he's still doing my draft. It ain't my fault.
Dang, we share the same brain, Evan. I tell people we share. It seems like we share the same brain.
Rory,
Like,
Green Arrow took all of them in real life bumps on TV. Ooh, that's a good Rory. That's a good pick though, Rory.
I thought about him. I was thinking about him, but he already had his chance.
Yeah.
He already had his chance. Stephen Amell, that's what it is.
I would bring in Stephen Amell if Stardust came back and we got the one-on-one.
Nah, see, I can't even think about that. You bringing me back
Stardust.
to a dark
What
place,
do you
Queen. Come on,
I
Queen.
need
I ain't trying to go back
king
there.
of the cosmos, the disrespect.
It took me a while. It took me a while to appreciate Stardust. It took me a while to appreciate him.
I would sacrifice 6 of my firstborn children to bring Stardust back for one match. If God told me I would have to, if God had to tell me I had to give up 6 of my random kids for adoption and my 7th child I could have for a Stardust match, I would consider it. That's how much I love.
When Cody broke out that in last year,
I want one of these.
the pop that came from me just alone last year WrestleMania 38, it was like a Austin coming back
Alex,
pop.
Alex, on a serious note, when he did the cartwheel Stardust thing, I'm not joking. I almost stripped butt naked and just ran out the arena. I swear, I looked at Heidi. I said, I swear, I'm telling you, I said this to her. When that did that, I said, Lord, if the Lord kills me now, if he strikes me down now, I will understand why. I will die. He goes, are you okay that I took you at this early age? I go, did you see what you just, but did you see that ring? Did you see him do the star? I'm good. I fulfilled my destiny.
My Cosmo King.
Celebrity pick.
You're a celebrity pick.
I have a celebrity pick, and I need it.
Do
I
it.
was like,
do it.
I'm like, I need James Gunn to hear me.
Justin goes 6 children for Stardust. Listen, Evan's gonna tell us kids to kick rocks for Stardust. You damn right. Listen, Rory says Stardust versus the Demon Finn. Oh, you see, Rory's not playing.
Oh my God! In Galaxy Hell in a Cell. That's the match. I'm with that match. All right, I like to see that match.
Rory, that is like erotic fan fiction for me.
No, I was like, I need James Gunn to hear me. I need him to hear me because he's in charge, because it would just be so much fun for the bloodline. We get some Jason Momoa out there. Come on, they just like all of us
you talking about knockoff Roman.
Could you imagine if he brought Momoa out as the honorary member of the bloodline? My God.
That's wild.
James Gunn, hear me.
Oh my!
It'd be great for the DC universe. They'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna watch all those movies now."
Yo, this thing's going off the rails. Okay, so run down the picks real quick for these lovely people that are listening now.
All right. So, okay, we got the Queen's picks here. Raw, Bianca Belair, Cody Rhodes, Roxanne Perez, Shinsuke Nakamura, Shotzi. I'm gonna say his name wrong.
Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov. And I did or Tommy.
What's it called?
You're
Joshi pick.
She's from NXT. I forget how to pronounce her name.
No, the Joshi.
I couldn't say her name right, so I just got the last. Oratomi.
Oh, Miko Satomura.
Satomura. Yeah,
remember the outside.
Your outside
the
pick.
Stardom pick.
Oh, Mayu Iwatani.
Mayu Iwatani. She's beat, man. That finisher she hit on Sasha Banks. Good God Almighty.
Dude,
and then
good God, I thought she broke her neck.
Celebrity pick Zac Efron coming in hot. What we got for?
And then
for my man's
for Raw. Well, he didn't have his star picks over at SmackDown, but we got Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Carmelo Hayes, Sammy and Kevin Owens, Asuka and LA Knight. Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
And then SmackDown, we have for the Queen Bailey, Edge, Pretty Deadly, Liv and Raquel, Johnny Gargano. Like I said, Miko
Satomura.
Satomura.
Yeah.
Satomura.
And then DB's got Rhea Ripley, Gunther, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Finn Balor, Orton, and star pick Sasha Banks, bring back Sasha Banks, and then celebrity LeBron James.
Goat man. Listen,
And it's lit
brought
over
back,
here on SmackDown.
this is on my man David's draft. He brought back Miss Monet. She's gallivanting in Tokyo right now, and I'm extra jealous that she's out there right now. I'm so mad.
She's a free agent coming up. That's what her camp
I
said.
love
So
that,
we'll
man.
see.
She's still
The
in like
contract is extended.
but she's feeling a little petty.
but she probably getting like 3 months at a time, man. But then
she's being
again,
like-
if I was Bushi Road, I wouldn't let her leave if he's getting me those buys, man.
But she's in brat mode right now. You know, a lot of wrestlers, she's in brat mode. She'll figure out that she needs to be back at WWE. But right now, I think it's good for her to be out in Japan and wrestle those different superstars. Plus she likes Japan. You know what I mean? She's always like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think it's good for her to be where she's at right now, because you don't always need to be at the E. Sasha Banks ain't broke by any stretch of the imagination. So she's okay. You know what I mean? So whenever she's in brat mode, I'm telling you, she's like, it pissed me off.
I'd like to see her in AAA.
Why not?
Go down and do
Monday
some
going to be at Forbidden Door. She should be at Forbidden Door to get that check. Wembley.
Get that check.
Come on.
Hit Uncle
She
Tony
needs to be
up.
at Wembley.
Get that check.
She needs to,
Yeah, she needs to be an all in.
Oh,
yeah, she needs to be all in for sure.
Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné all in. They're gonna probably do Thunder Rosa if she can come back. But
I want to see Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter
versus
that Prince money too. All that Prince money. That's what things about her, man. She's an all-purpose wrestler. There's so many great matches with so many great ladies that you can put her against, you know, especially AEW. So like, hopefully, you know, so I like that. I like that pickup though, just to mention her in this podcast.
Yeah, and like the thing with Mercedes, right? We all know how much of a big wrestling fan she is.
She really is.
Sometimes, you know, you got to go back. You got to step away and find that passion again, and it seems like she's getting that in Japan. She kind of had some, you know, work out some kinks here and there with her presentation in Japan, because you could tell
she's working
when she's
out
cutting
right
the promos. Yeah, you could tell with the promos, like she kind of has that like WWE format still in her, and she's got to loosen up. And I think with this match that she had with Mayu Iwatani, and even her backstage promo that she cut, like she's finding her footing in Stardom. So I think you know.
No, you make a great point. Seriously, because what you said about the WWE format, people think they know, but you really have to think about it. There is a certain structure that they literally program into your body. Like it's not, people don't understand. This ain't like regular stuff. They program a way you're supposed to talk, cut promos. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That works for their company. But when you leave and you're in a place like, you're in a place in Japan and you're at a company that you're able to pretty much do and say whatever you want to say. You know what I mean? But when you have something so ingrained in your mind, it's going to be hard for her to unlearn some of that protocol. And I think, to your point, Alice, when she does, you'll see a better version of her.
Yeah,
I think it's a little too early to judge what she's doing right now. I think it's a little too early to judge what she's doing right now, because, guys, she, just like Alice said, she's trying to unlearn some stuff. She's trying to unlearn. She's starting to realize. Like, I see her when she's starting to loosen up a little bit, throwing a little profanities out there. That loosen up. You know what I mean? Reinvent the character that is Mercedes Moné, because the Sasha Banks character is already there.
Yeah,
it's already at WWE. You know what I mean? It's like you stepping into an Iron Man suit. It's the Mach 3 or the Mach Sasha is already in WWE. So as soon as you step back through those doors, you hop into that suit. Right now, she's out of that suit. Right now, it's time to figure out what Mercedes is about and stop worrying about what Sasha's about. And I think she'll be just fine.
Yeah. And I think it's like 10 years of that she had to go through, right? Like she had to learn 10 years of how to program yourself in the WWE machine, how to like program who you are. So it's like she's figured out who she is, right? And she's got the look, she's got the presentation down, but it's a different element with the production value of Stardom. You know, like when she's cutting a promo in the ring, you can tell that she's slightly waiting for a crowd reaction, but famously, you know, in Japan there are really no like big crowd reactions.
That's not how they roll.
You know? And you can tell that when she had her match against Kyrie, that was fine because it was in LA, you know?
Yep.
So it's a different atmosphere when it's the Western audience compared to the Japanese audience. And you can definitely tell that when she was in Sakura Genesis and she had her match with Hazuki and Izumi, like even that you can tell like okay, she's still learning a little bit, but I think again she's ironing it out. She's already figured out who she is already in that company, and that's why she went away back in 2019 to find herself again, and she went to Japan, and now she's going actually competing in Japan. And like you said, she loves that culture. She loves the wrestling there. I mean, she gave Eddie Guerrero a shout out when he was Black Tiger back when he was in New Japan, you know? That was her look. That she had the mask and everything. She loves professional wrestling. This is in her blood, you know? So you just got to, and everyone's saying like she's going back to WWE. Great draft pick, of course, you know, for this, but
I don't
give
know.
it time, you know, give it time. I think that she
eventually.
will.
That's
and she's so young. And
I
she's
think
so
that's
young now.
yeah. I think that's years down. Like guys, like I'll just say I wouldn't get too. I wouldn't.
She got to go to AEW.
Listen. I think about it as like on a serious note before we wrap it up. Like on a serious note, like the people like to internet wrestling community likes to pit wrestling against wrestling, but that's not what I like to do. Like I think it's if you're thinking about it from a job perspective, you want all these professional wrestlers to have a lot of places to go.
Absolutely.
You have to stop trying to pit things against each other, because as long as there's you don't want AEW to die. I promise you don't.
Yeah.
Because there's so many wrestlers that are able to work. There's so many wrestlers able to work in New Japan. There's so many wrestlers able to work in Stardom. You want as much wrestling as possible. So you want stars to be able to go to those different promotions to prop those promotions up to keep them going. And the answer is not always WWE. It's not.
Yeah.
Because like I said, hell, man, you know how many wrestlers that I thought were there? There's about 5 wrestlers off the top of my head that they could have did more with WWE that they never did. You know what I mean? And I'm already not liking what the hell's going on with LA Knight, but it's still a little early, but it ain't that early. I was at WrestleMania. At WrestleMania. The crowd was hot. I'm just saying. So I do believe that Mercedes made the right decision and the smart decision to be where she's at right now. And let's not be so quick. Sasha's like 7 years old. She got plenty of time to come back to WWE.
Oh yeah.
Listen, who thing? Mercedes? She young.
Yeah, man. She followed her heart. You know, she followed her heart when she went to Japan. And right now, as wrestling fans, we're all eating good, right? Because like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, there wasn't a lot of wrestling for us to watch. The fact that now we have access to watch wrestling in Mexico, in
too
Canada,
much wrestling now, you know what I mean?
There's so much. I can't keep up with it. And I love that. I love that though, you know, and to say like one company is better than the other, one division is better than the other. Listen, wrestling is the best that it has been so many years.
Talk about it.
There's so many different representation for wrestling. There's so many different things in wrestling. If you want comedy, if you want deathmatch, if you want serious wrestling, if you want your 60-minute Iron Man matches, there is a place for you. So we're all eating good as wrestling fans.
Yeah, and that's the thing you need to focus on. Like it's just like television, it's just like movies. It's like some people like rom-coms, you watch rom-coms. Everyone's like, wrestling has to be this. No, it doesn't. You have the opportunity to watch whatever the hell you want to watch. If you want to watch the luchadors, you can watch the luchadors. If you want to watch Japanese strong style wrestling, you can watch that. If you want to watch the E, you watch the E. If you want to watch that, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to, you get to watch whatever kind of wrestling you want to watch. For some reason in wrestling, fans don't get that part. It's so weird. But anything else, like even in music, movies, television, no one judges you. Like if I talk to a Star Wars fan and they go, "What are you watching?" I go, "Oh, I'm watching The Sopranos." They're not like, "You're not watching The Mandalorian?" They never do that. They never do that. They're like, "Oh, cool. I'm a Star Wars guy. Oh, I'm a drama guy." And no one says anything. But for some reason with wrestling, they're like, you got to do it like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I think wrestling's supposed to be like Dave and Buster's, man. You walk in, you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. I remember when we were younger, man, when WCW was at its apex and WWF was at its apex, there was so much stuff that you can dive into. Rather than when they made it one company And then all of a sudden, people wanted to stop watching wrestling because then everybody got lazy. There's no competition. There's nothing right. You could go watch TNA, but again, TNA was very hard to find, So
Mhm.
it was
Facts.
difficult. Now we got AEW, you got Stardom and New Japan Pro Wrestling that is just starting to boom now, especially with the addition of Mercedes Moné. You got AAA, you got a whole lot of different territories now, GCW, whole lot of different stuff, and
Mhm.
whatever you want, you can go get. It's not hard. I got all different types of wrestling come on my timeline all the
Facts.
time. It's not hard. It's on
Yep.
every day. Every day you got Raw Monday, NXT Tuesday, Dynamite Wednesday,
Damn.
Impact Thursday,
Woo.
SmackDown and Rampage on
Woo.
Mhm.
Friday, and
Friday.
Mhm.
then you're supposed to get that Capital Collision on Saturday. Then the pay-per-view. That's a lot. That's like
And a
40 hours of
partridge in a
wrestling, man.
pear
That's a whole
tree.
damn job. That's a whole
Damn.
damn job keeping up with it. But
Yeah,
Facts.
it's
No
man.
doubt.
awesome. It's awesome. There's
Wow.
always something to watch. So we should. I'm loving it. I love everything to go about. I might have my critiques on AEW, but I wouldn't change it.
That's
I just
fine.
want it to be better.
Yeah, you can always have
Yeah,
that.
from the big,
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the broader picture, DP. You know how you and I always
Yeah,
talk about
I
it. But you
love
know what I
that.
mean.
I
You're
love it
right.
all.
From the broad
The
scope, I'm
more, the
talking about
better.
Friday. If I start
Yeah.
getting
The
into
more
And
minutia,
competition.
if
and
I
you know
start getting into
what's
minutia, I'll get pissed.
some people forget that, or some fans forget, is that at the end of the day, wrestling is an art form and there's no rules to art.
Correct.
And there's no rules to consume art.
Thank
It's
you.
within the eye of the
What's up,
beholder.
Dylan?
And that's what it
Killing it.
is at the end of the day.
Killing it. Real shit. Shout out to Dylan Matthews, Johan Pena, Justin Tara. What's up, boo?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Mimi. Hugs and kisses, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man, for real, for joining us. A little,
Absolutely.
little, little mock draft.
I
I
think
don't know.
I think we should put these on Twitter and
Yeah,
see how people
yeah.
we'll have them vote.
We'll have them vote on who won the draft.
Okay.
Listen, it's very nuanced. It was very interesting. I'm gonna put this in podcast form as well, but I wanted to do it live to make sure people, can watch and join in and give their thoughts and their picks. David Perry, Queen of the Ring, I really appreciate you.
Yes,
Absolutely,
thank
man.
you.
We appreciate it. I know
Oh,
definitely it was a pleasure. And nice to meet you, Queen.
Oh,
Look
great.
forward to
Nice to
future
meet you.
conversations with you about wrestling. You have a wonderful mind, and it was an absolute pleasure. And thanks again, E. You know what
Yeah,
it is.
anytime, guys. For real, come back.
I mean,
yes.
WWE wants to listen to this,
They steal all my
Hey,
ideas.
hey,
2 months, two
yeah.
months ago. Listen,
Hey,
2 months ago, I was talking about new title, and they got new title. Y'all better stop stealing my ideas.
For
I
real.
cut that promo. I cut that promo on CM Punk, and all of a sudden he backstage. They're
Listen,
backstage
Like,
with
what?
WWE.
Listen,
I'm like,
Rory said
huh?
my girl Soul Rucker is still on the sideline. Wait, listen, Roy, just for you, I'll draft her for you. My first pick in the draft that's over. I got your girl. She's gone. She's off the board. Yo, Justin, appreciate you, man.
Well, and Queen, put yourself over.
Oh, put yourself over. Yeah, put yourself over, sister.
Oh man, always a pleasure to hang out and work with y'all, David. It was a pleasure to meet you as well, even though you stole some of my picks. But that's okay. That's all right, folks. Well, if you want to see more of my beautiful face or hear my beautiful voice, you can head over to twitch.tv/Queen of the Ring. I've been
Hey.
watching Ms. and Mrs. It's been a roller coaster ride. And we watched some wrestling there as well. Of course, youtube.com/Queen of the Ring Wrestling. And if you want to know more about Joshi, follow Church of Joshi on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter as well. That's the show that I do every Sunday, 12 p.m. Eastern time with my best friend, Kayla. And that's
Best
it.
friends.
David, just in case nobody heard you before, man, put yourself over, brother.
Appreciate y'all. Last time I accidentally I said Twitter. I meant Instagram. Got this right. Got it rolled down this time. I ain't gonna screw this up, and I ain't gonna put the wrong link this time. LOL. Nah, my Instagram. My Instagram is DJ21188. My email is jackjack110119@gmail.com. And it's just this is my dream, and I'm trying to get into the business, get to talking about wrestling. Evan's given me this platform a few times, and it's greatly appreciated. And I love this. I love this like I love my family. It is what it is, and it's such a pleasure to be able to meet people with the same love and fervor and passion and emotion for this. Because at the end of the day, it's something that we love. You
Mhm.
know,
It's all
and
fun.
Mhm.
All love.
it's all fun. And come see your boy if you in St. Louis and New Halls Ferry Bank of America. Come see me. Hey, can I
He's
put
like,
my let
you
me put my
give me a
brother's
joke.
business over real
Give me
quick.
all your money.
Put it over, brother.
And come see J&J Holland if you're in St. Louis. You got clutter, clean the clutter, ease the mind. And shout out to my brothers and my best friends in the whole wide world, Mike Perry and Jeremy Robin. Them are my guys, man. It's an absolute pleasure, man. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
My Uncle Jeff lives in St. Louis. We might
have to pull up. Yeah, we have to pull up.
Tell,
Yeah, see, Uncle Jeff.
hey, let me know. Hey, I'll buy y'all some drinks. Come see your boy.
Yo,
Okay,
guys,
I'm pulling up too.
this part one of the draft, y'all. I'm gonna drop this earlier, part one. I'm gonna do a poll part two too. Just trying to put some content out there. But part one of this is gonna be dropping. Y'all gonna listen. Why am I saying gonna be dropping? So I'm putting the podcast out. Listen, y'all, it'll drop when it drop.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna tell myself to kick rocks. We out, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Y'all best. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh snap.